This week, Rockstar's handing over double bubble on the Auto Shop Robbery Contracts, which is awesome. We can now make money that's on par with most, if not all, of the heists in this game, while taking a fraction of the time. We've seen a lot of changes to these contracts over the past year or so. For the old-timers like myself, I can remember when we could use the Mark II to perform most of these contracts. This was until Rockstar patched everything. Then, about 3 or 4 months ago, there was a method that allowed you to utilize your Vigilante, if you had one. That was a nice replacement until Rockstar quickly got wind and patched this one as well. Well, fast forward to today, and particularly this week, we now have yet another vehicle we can use that is going to be very helpful. If you saw my thumbnail, you probably have a pretty good idea of what this is. Today, I want to walk through the Super Dollar Deal contract and show you how you can complete this a little easier. Oh, and a side note, this little trick can be used on both the PS5 and the PC. Okay, so I'm detailing the Super Dollar Deal contract as it's right up there with the Union Depository. I've made similar videos in the past, and I'd recommend bouncing back and forth between these two contracts as A, they're the easiest of the bunch, and B, they're number 1 and 2 in terms of the payout, which this week is a lot. Alright, so as soon as you have the default 2 setup missions completed, you'll want to make sure that you spawn in your Toreador. For me, and I'm sure for most people, this car is conveniently stored in their Kasaka sub. What you'll want to do is move it to the garage space of one of your mansions. I've tried placing this in one of my garages that are located near my auto shop, but it didn't seem to work, at least for me. So, let me know on your end if this is a case for you. Once it's relocated, simply call it into whatever session you're in via your mechanic, and then with your head held high and with enough dignity as possible, well, simply blow it up. You'll see why here in a moment. So, once it's destroyed, you're going to want to head back to your auto shop now and kick off the Super Dollar Contract finale. After the mission kicks off and you're outside, simply head to the downtown Vapid Car dealership located here. This is where your vehicle spawns in when you will eventually request it. For me, my auto shop is like 2 blocks away, so it's very convenient. After you arrive, get out and return your current vehicle to storage. Then simply call up Mars Mutual. You're probably going to have to spawn the menu back and forth to get the annoying conversation to quit, but after that, it's pretty straightforward. You call in Mars Mutual and then make the claim. It's going to cost you the typical, well, 10 grand, but it's 5,000 if you have the upgrades. And then select the Toreador. After that, the vehicle will spawn, and you are good to go. The Toreador comes equipped with homing rockets, and it's decently fast, so you're pretty much completely set up. There's not a lot of protection from the front, so keep this in mind once you arrive at the convoy. And that's it. When you arrive, I've found that you don't want to hurry in. Just take your time and strategically take out the ground vehicles, and then be cautious of the vehicle exiting the MOC, as it'll take 3 rockets to blow up. Also, be aware of the attack helicopter in the sky above the MOC. Stay back a little and you'll lock on no problem. But if you hurry in and you suddenly find yourself directly underneath it, you're gonna have way more difficulty trying to take it out. Trust me. After this, it's all muscle memory. Enter the MOC, take out the 2 soldiers, collect the plates, and then leave. Same thing applies when you're driving back. You'll encounter some enemy vehicles in front of you, and you can try and duck and dive them, or just blow them up. Your call. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. Head to the drop-off and collect your $333,000, and then head back to your auto shop to begin spamming the Union Depository. Then just rinse and repeat. All in all, this is going to be an incredible advantage if you're planning on playing the contracts this week. Now, I've only tried this with a Super Dollar contract, as it's always been my go-to, but let me know in the comments if you can get this to work on other contracts. Again, as I mentioned earlier, this one is probably not going to last too long either. Rockstar has been quick with their patchy patch finger, so you might as well get in before this one is gone as well. Alright, so that's my friends. Thank you for watching. As always, if you like this video and want to help out, please subscribe, give a thumbs up, and let me know what you think. Anyone else going to be grinding the Auto Shop contracts this week? And more importantly, will you be utilizing the Toreador in your efforts? If so, drop a comment below and let everyone know. Until next time, be happy, be well, be safe, be mighty, be the one Maestro.